Hello, beautiful people.
Welcome to Relationship Talk with Beck, where we talk everything that have to do with your relationship, how you handle it, and how you deal with it.
And on this special day, we have a very, very special guest, an IT guru, a man that is very good with Forex. You know, men, we have something very interesting for you regarding Forex trading, any kind of trading that you want. And my beautiful guest is here, and he wants to come and talk about everything that has to do with relationship on the men's side. Please, Mr. Easy, welcome to our show.
Too much. It's really an honor to be here. When I got the invite, I was so pleased. So it's an honor to be here. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
Yeah.
Coach Bex, what do you have for us today?
My people. We are here today with another interesting story from one of our brothers out there that want us to treat a topic that's sent to us, which says, it says, "Hey Bex, I really need your advice. I married my wife when I had nothing. She believed in me, stayed with me, worked hard to help provide for our family, especially for our kids. She got a job through her ex." That is probably her ex-boyfriend.
I be the ex-husband. She did state.
No, just her ex.
Okay.
So
maybe
definitely will be
ex-boyfriend or husband.
You understand? You know, said as he's referring to the ex now. It was the HR there. That's where the wife is looking for the job. The ex was the HR. That job, he said, that job changed everything for us. We could finally breathe a little. Like the job was able to
Like
change things. For them. Okay. You know, said she got a job through. Sorry. You know, said, but then things started feeling strange. Like calls, message, distance. So I believe what he's trying to say there is that, like, the woman, the wife started feeling somehow strange to him, like messages, and he's feeling distant. The wife, you understand, is falling, like going far from him or something. He said, until one day, she told me she had a one-night stand with him.
Hey, Lobato.
The wife called him and told him that my husband, something.
Please, I want to understand something. Is it when they were still exes or in this current job?
As in presently.
Hey, let me
presently. You understand that there is she had a one stand with him. You know, say now that he said, now I'm stuck. We have kids, a family. And not only that, I said, I'm hot, angry, confused, but I still love her.
Yeah, Mr. Lover.
He said, do I forgive her or fight for us? Like, he's asking if he should forgive the wife or if he should
fight for
the marriage, you understand? We now said, or do I walk away and protect my peace? This
is honestly, Mr. Man, I really feel for you. But I think we should ask our special guest one. As a man.
Yes, as a man. Let's put the question to him. Let's throw it to him as a man. So if you are in his position, what will you do?
Yeah, actually, before I go to the part of if I'm in his position, there are so many things that has gone wrong. Starting from the start. Because when you want to address an issue, you address the root cause. So as to make sure things does not repeat itself. Why do I say that? In the first place, you asked a very, very, very good question. That is he the ex-husband or ex-boyfriend? If he's the ex-boyfriend, you are now married with kids, why should you keep contact with your ex-boyfriend?
Mind you, she's working
I understand.
They are in the same office.
I'm still going back to there.
Okay.
Because if it is the contact that she kept that made the man offer her a job.
But according to what she said, I feel like she just said that she had she went to a
Yes, she
job
just walked.
and
She just
saw
walking.
her ex there.
Yes,
Okay,
as the
HR. Yes.
Okay.
She
So
was
I
in
walked into the
contact.
office.
Yes.
Okay, and it was the head that is the HR.
Yeah.
That is a different scenario.
Yes.
Now you walked into an office, you met your ex as the HR. Well, seriously, the first thing she would have done is not all open doors that are from God.
Okay.
It's not all open doors that are blessings from God. You have seen something like that. First of all, what's your level of maturity? Are you matured enough to be able to be in the same environment with your ex and you think you will be free of everything?
And we don't even know his ex-boyfriend or ex-husband.
That's one point. The other
Because she
point
didn't state
is,
it,
what
she
is
didn't
the
state it,
nature?
no.
Why do they break up? The reason for the breakup is also very important.
That's true. That's true.
Why do they break up? What is the reason behind the breakup?
Yeah.
Is it family pressure? Is it mutual? If it's a mutual agreement, it's a different thing.
It's a different
If it's
thing.
family pressure, I love this person.
Yes.
But because my family did not accept this person, I have to break up with this person. You see that the love is still there.
He's still there. Yes.
That's why I said, what is the reason for the breakup? That's another thing to consider. Now, you have broken up. Whatever reason that make you break up, you are now in a different marriage. First, what is your mental capability to be able to work in the same workspace with your ex, knowing fully whether you are married with kids?
Exactly.
If you know that at this extent, I'm not matured enough, then forget about the job.
Exactly.
Walk away from the job.
But the
But
job is
it's-
their breakthrough.
You know,
Yes,
it's not easy the way you are saying
That's why I
it.
said earlier that, see, it's better. Okay, it is not easy. She got the job. Now look at what is happening. Look at the aftermath of the job she got.
It's
'Cause
costing her a marriage.
Definitely, an ex will be an ex.
Yes.
So
That's
far,
true.
he has had her. There is tendency of always having her.
There's something they
If
call
it's
that
a
thing.
man that is smart and that is very intelligent, and if it's a lady, you know, you ladies now, you love
Attention.
with your ears. Yes, you love with your ears.
Is that
sweet-
true?
Yes,
Lady
so
K.
we are very.
You guys are so emotional.
But men, it's with their own eyes. They love with their eyes.
That's true.
But
What they
if you,
see.
Yes.
if you see someone that gives you time, that gives you attention, that tell you sweet things, before you know it. And don't forget, what is the present husband doing? If it's somebody that is so much engaged, that does not have
Time for her, right?
and you see somebody giving you attention 247,
Definitely you will fall.
definitely.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I said prevention is better than cure.
Cure. Yes.
But now at this stage, everything has happened.
Exactly.
Now it has come to the open.
Yes.
I'm not going to say leave. I'm not going to say don't leave. It depends on your maturity. Can you handle it? Now sit your wife down.
Guys, you are talking about the man now.
Yeah, the present situation now.
Okay.
Sit your wife down.
Okay.
You have made this mistake.
Yeah.
What is the way forward? Are you ready to walk away from this guy, your ex? Because the solution is for her to leave that office and to cut off every communication with the ex. Else, it will happen again and again and again.
But in a situation whereby, don't forget, this job is like their savior.
Well, she has to hold one. Is it the job or the marriage? She has to pick one. She has to pick one because you needed the job for your family.
Yes.
Now you got the job, you are losing your family. What's the essence of the job?
And the fact that she didn't even state if doing what she did with her ex was going to give her any kind of, maybe contract or maybe that's why she got the
Exactly.
job. There was nothing attached to it. She just found
the
herself.
reason why she did what she
She
did.
just found herself like she slept with him and
Is it
that,
to secure the job or after she has secured the job?
so we need to know all these kind of
These are
things.
things that we need to know.
Yeah. We need to know that because if it's not
But I want to say something. If it's situation whereby this man, due to the situation at home, and she's like, no, she needs this job, Do you understand? Like, do or die. She needs it to save the children, to save the family. And this guy now, like, okay, due to what has happened, just like what Mr. Easy has said, we don't know what happened between them. Do you understand? Between both of them, that make them to not to end up in marriage or whatever. That maybe, as he said, emotion or whatever, when they see you can still, something can still strike up or whatever. Okay, what about if, like, the man is like, oh, just let me have my way for the last time.
There's something that they call that, actually.
Do you understand? Because it happens.
It happens. That's why I said it still boils down to the fact that these are the things that the lady needs to consider before she allows herself into that position. You've known this guy, yet he has come out openly to ask you that before you get this job, let me have my way. It's not better to walk out of it, knowing fully well that it's going to affect your marriage. But fine, it has happened. You have opened up to your husband.
Yeah.
This is what is. The solution is still to walk out of that office. You need to leave the job because that's the only way you can secure your marriage. And now for the guy that demanded something to offer a job, it is very, very bad. You don't do something to get something in return.
But it happens now.
It happens. I understand. I want to share the blame to each and every one of them. You're in a position to help. Expect your reward from God. Now, because for whatsoever reason, what if that happens to his own wife? How will he feel?
But some men doesn't think of it like that now. They don't care.
He might not,
because they want to satisfy themselves, so they don't care.
Those are the things you should
The thing is that I've actually been looking for this thing because some exes, they're like, once they were, always they were.
Exactly.
You understand? That's what there's actually a saying to it, like it's a term, you know. Don't matter, once they were, always they were. As far as they're seeing the person, so
something will still happen.
Something will still happen.
Yeah.
Why? Because they've once dated.
Yes.
Not a day, not 2 days, a year. We don't know how long the relationship is.
An ex for that matter.
And one thing about relationship is a guy, we men will take our time to study a lady. If only ladies can take their time to understand their man, to study their men, the way guys study a lady, relationship will not have issues. But ladies don't have time.
Yes.
As a guy, I know, as my ex, I know your weak points.
Yes.
I know what I did to get in the first place.
Yes. Once they be, always they be.
So I can still go back there, reroute my path, and still press 1 or 2 buttons and still get you.
That's the truth. You're right.
Yes.
That's a big point there.
Once they be, always they be. For my Yoruba people, it just means that like an ex who already has an affair with you will always have an affair with you.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's actually a term, but I forgot it. So the best thing that I think is just, if you want to protect your marriage, feel like you need to just leave that job. I don't think that is where God is going to place you, or God wants to place you, because that job is going to cost you your marriage, your children.
Even before the husband will forgive, if I am the man, you need to leave that job first.
Because
before even talk about forgiveness.
The man cannot sit down or be in his own workplace and be thinking, I know my wife already had an affair. The fact that has an ex is enough. Talk less of you now had an affair. And you now want me to be okay with it. You're not going to work every day or dress up. No matter how, even if she wears a buyer to work. Oh my God.
So this is how men are fashioned. We don't want to share. What belongs to, we don't want to share.
But you people want to share yourself, but you don't want to share your women. Selfish. We'll come back to that.
Anyway, that one is another topic for another day. That topic is for another day. Okay, so finally, let's just conclude now. So, an advice to this man now that you are giving him. Final answer.
The advice I will be giving you is, if I'm in your shoe, the first thing is, I will first of all, it depends on your maturity. Because if you know, it's better to forgive and forget than to forgive and you start reminding your wife of this scenario every single time.
Yes.
If you know you don't have the maturity to carry it, it's better you walk away.
Yes.
But if you know you have the maturity to forgive and forget,
Exactly.
then put boundaries.
Yes.
Set some rules, some standards in place, and
course.
make sure your wife agrees to it 100%. And yet, again, the wife should be very, very careful. Because any step you take mistakenly, even if it does not happen, it will reflect back.
Yes.
So the wife should be ready for at least a year or two.
To accept anything that
whatever happens, I have to accept it.
That's true.
Men don't know how to forgive totally. There's always something that they will refer back to what happened. That's how men are. But women, we can forgive and we forget. But men, they don't know how to forgive and forget. So no matter how your husband has said he has forgiven you, please, for your own sanity, I feel like you should leave. She should leave the job. You guys should have a one-on-one discussion. Let her know that the main reason why she's leaving the job is because you've forgiven her for her mistakes, and she's going to get a better job, and you guys will just be back together. Please forgive her instantly and let it go.
And not for you to, like, any little mistake you start referring to it. It's very painful.
Yes,
it's very painful, especially when she has known her mistake and she has begged and she understands. So please,
you can take the lady into trauma.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very traumatic.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best advice we can give you. We wish you a very, very happy and long-lived marriage, and we hope you forgive your wife and forget about everything.
Yes. Oh, my people, so you've heard us, you've heard the answer. My dear brother, you've listened to what our brother have said here. So just think about it. I know it's your marriage, it's your life, it's your home. We are just giving an advice out there, you understand? Anything you know it's good for you, go ahead with it. But that's just an advice for you to take. So I think this is what we'll draw a recording concerning this particular episode. So join us next time, and I remain Coach Beck. And to my co-host,
I remain Katie Cash.
And to my wonderful guests,
I remain Easy.
Mr. Easy. Life is easy. Life will continue to be easy for us. Bye. See you next time.